To my art lounge. So today I'm going to try to be as quick as I humanly can. And to do that, I'm going to show you how you can do some last minute Christmas cards with a little bit of pre-prep on your behalf. And you can get, I'm going to see if I can make all 6, but I'm going to do at least 3. All right. So 3 cards. And the first step in making sure that you can knock out some cards really, really quickly is to have pre-cut and pre-scored card bases already on hand. This one I actually cut and scored today, but I have white, I have gray, and I'm going to do a pink base as well. And if I need another one, I'll concoct it. All right. The second step is to choose a color scheme and just stick with it. What some of you may experience here in the next week or so is there's a Christmas party that either came out of nowhere or you forgot about. Your kids maybe have like a little get together or something at school, and they want to give a card to their teacher or some of their fellow students, or there's just some family members or some friends or some service people that you want to recognize, like your postal carriers, some of your favorite retailers, your doctors and dentist offices, all kinds of things that would indicate that you need something quick and in a hurry. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to make that happen, with some very minimal supplies. The first MVP on our list is a punch. This is an old, a retired punch from Stampin' Up. That's a little Christmas tree, and this is going to be my theme. But you can use any punch. Punches are a workhorse in your craft space for doing something quickly that still looks stylish and finished. All right. So what I did was I punched out. No, that's not the one. Where is it? Da-da-da. Oh, and I'm also going to use the coordinating stamp set that goes with this punch. Actually, let me zoom y'all out a little bit. You're a bit crooked. Yeah, that's better. And forgive the glare. I'm going to move some of these plastic things out of the way so that there's no glare. But I'm going to use this stamp set probably, and this stamp set, Stamp&Cut set from Hero Arts. So this is from Stampin' Up and this is from Hero Arts. And I actually got this in a gift exchange from Kendra's card challenges for number 12. Well, she's on number 12 right now. Anyway, I'm going to not try to talk too much intro, and let me just get to card making because I've got less than 15 minutes to try to get these things knocked out. So I have embellishments, I have dry tape, and I have liquid glue to make things happen. All right. So place to begin with, as I said, I punched out a bunch, as you can see, and even more so over here, a bunch of little Christmas tweezers. This is scraps, might have used for those here in a little bit. I also have one more 8.5 by 11 sheet in pink that I cut in half. It's either going to be a card front or a card base. We'll see in a minute. And then we also have some rub-on transfers. And of course, envelopes. I have, I did not realize these were the wrong size. These are the size I need. These are A2s. These are 4x6s, well, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 for 4x6 card bases. But we'll come back to that. So let me move those out of the way. We also have some sentiment strips. These are from Simon Says Stamp. And what you do is you can just cut these right out. Don't have to stamp anything. So that makes it super that fast. And this is the same thing. Lots of sentiments. You rub it on. No stamping required. So you're not afraid. If you're afraid to be like more steady-handed and not make a mess. More cutouts. All right. And some spare cardstock. All right. So first things first. I had a card base that I already prepared that had a pink card base with a white front, and I'm going to use some of my die cut pieces I had, where'd it go? Just had it in my hot little hands and I lost it already. Oh, here it is. So I use this. This is a die. And I just die cut 2 of these. So, I just dumped it. Oh, there it is. And I cut out one of these. This side. So as you can see, I cut out one of these. And instead of leaving it white, I just put some ink on it. I inked it up with a little dauber to make it pink. So instead of it being straight white, it's pink. And now all I have to do is assemble. Now, believe it or not, this one and so this pink stripe also has a floral back. So this is a 2-sided one. So I am going to use the flowers one. I'm going to use this one. No, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use a glittery one. And where's the, there it is. And this one. So another key to making a card pretty quickly is the rule of 3s or thirds. And then this is going to be my greeting, and this is going to be the top. Look at that. You see how fast that was? Like 6 minutes into this video, and we basically have a card already. So we will just, I'm going to pop the, pink glitter. Let's see. Which one should I put in the middle, huh? You know what? We really don't care. Let's just grab some dimensionals. Some dimensional foam tape, that is. I just had it in my hot little hands. And I'll do the floral one because it has the most of the pattern in the center. So I'm going to do that one first since it's going to be up high. Ooh. So one on the side, one in the middle, and then I'm going to take some baby ones. Where's my baby ones? Oh, you know what? I'll just cut it. Let's see. Cut it, let's see, like that. Do not be afraid. Don't waste this. It's all adhesive, so please, by all means, use every bit of your stuff. Things cost too much money these days for you to not utilize all of your products to their fullest advantage. And since this is the tree's trunk, I'm going to put that, whoop, like, oh, stop that. And tree trunk on there like that. Okay. And take off our little backing. Like that. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so roughly, let's see, we'll do it lower and the rest will go higher. So we'll put you like pretty much dead center. And then these other ones, we will just put to either side, but underneath. like so. Okay, that's one. And then my pink glitter. Like so. And then this little guy. Dots, dots, dots. Moving relatively quickly because it is wet glue, but it does dry fairly quickly, but it gives me just enough time to wriggle it around and get it exactly where I want it. So using these very fine tip tweezers. Oh, you know what? Let me put the seasons on first. Yeah, this one I think is going to pop up too. That's right. Let's see. Is that going to be too big? It is going to be too big. So I'm going to use a strip and that little piece right there. Just like that. And then this little guy on the opposite side. Just like that. Take off the backing. Put them right here. Okay, and then this one, now I gotta kind of refresh this because it dried just that fast. I have a fan going in here. Yes, I do have, I live in Florida, so it's not cold today. It's wet and warm. See, it's statements like that is why I say this channel is not for kids. I didn't mean that to come out sounding like that, but it did. So about right there. And look at that. One card already. Now I'm going to be very ambitious, and I'm going to try a shaker card with one of these negatives that I had. And what I deliberately did, yeah, like this. So I had cut it this way, right? And what I did was I put the punch in this way, this way on this side and this way on the other side so that I can get two card fronts to make shakers. Even if you're working fast, you got to work ahead. So this one, I'm going to make it a top folding card. So one of these, yes. So when you make your card fronts, do them in both directions, where you either do like a book fold, where it opens up like that, or like this. And then the, what we call the sandwich fold, or top folding, which is narrow, but opens at the top. So I'm going to do a top folding. Like so. You know what? I think I'm going to do it in gray. Better. Yeah, we're going to do it in gray. All right, now the thing with shakers to remember is that you want to minimize the amount of shaker bits, or it's not going to. So let's see. Perfect. So we're going to cut this to 3, maybe. I don't want it too big. All right, so 3.5, because I just want to cover the tree. All right, so I'll say 3.5 by like 2.5. No, 3.5 by 3.5, just to be. All right, take that out the way. Put down the clear first. All right, you're going to take some really nice, strong, adhesive, dry tape. I'm going to use, this is from Tonic, and I'm going to use the 1/4-inch tape. Like that. Okay, how did I lose my sizers that quickly? Oh, because I didn't put them in the correct place. This one. Like 2. Because right now we're just adhering the acetate. We're not adhering paper yet. It's 2. 3. And since I didn't close that up good, I'll put that there. Like that. There you go. All right. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but because I wasn't very exact, I'm sorry. But so get these. Oops. Come on. Come on. Get loose. Dude, why are you being so... There we go. Okay. We have that. Hey, Tamika. Thanks for joining me. It takes me a second to see that somebody is there, so forgive me if I took too long to respond. Sure. Yep, good. Okay. Actually, okay, so you see how that's like a little off? I'm going to fix that now before I put anything on top of this card base. Let me do this way. Just for this reason, this is why I like this type of trimmer, like the guillotine trimmer, because you tend to be able to get tinier slivers, so I don't lose too much of my dimension. So this is going to be ever so slightly smaller than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but once we get that, oh, see? Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the dimensionals, the dimensional foam strip around there so I can make my little well. And these are pretty good thickness for shakers. It is, I don't know, does it say how thick it is? 2 1/4. No, it only gives the size of the tape. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to start with my long ends first, and I'm going to put them right up next to the side. And these particular scissors I only use for sticky cutting. Is its sole purpose in life. Okay, and then making sure that I get right up next to that. Ooh, serendipitous even. Okay, take another strip, come right over next, like that. Trim it right close to the edge there. Now, don't worry about that part not fitting, because what we're going to do is I'm going to make a nice tight triangle fit around the tree to really contain the shaker filling. All right, so we're going to take this guy and I'm going to do, so you see right there, I'm going to take it and make a triangle. Making sure that it butts right, let's see, I'm going to take it right up to the bottom of the tree trunk. So I'm going to do it not right next to it, but super close to it, so that you can see the shaker bits, but you really can't see the tape. Okay. All right. Now, it seems counterintuitive what I'm about to do here, because it's easier to line something up like this than it is to line it up like this, because now I can't see where everything is and it's going to be all weird. So you put your card base down and then you put this up here. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to get your shaker fillings. This is an old retired product. I am endeavoring to use everything in my stash these days and not purchase too much more for the rest of the coming 2024 year. But this is a beautiful, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful mix of pinks. And you only need a pinch. That's plenty. And you're going to make a nice little pile right in the middle. Okay. And you can see it. So let me scoot you down a little bit. And I can spread them out like that. And now, before I glue the top down, ouch, before I glue the card front down, I'm going to actually, now that I can see where it's at, I'm going to use this to kind of give me a guesstimate of where my tree is. Once I center it, perfect. I'm going to actually glue down some of these so that even if the shaker bits when the shaker bits like fall down, there's still some, I need to use my little picker tool. Let's see, I'll do a gold one right there. I'll do a pink one over here. I'll do a silver one up there. I'll do another kind of pinky one right here. Let's see, one of these right about there. And I stuck one over here. All right, cool. Put another silver one right there. Let's see, a gold one right there. Oops. Oh, the glue dried on me. You see one more here. So, oh, here, one of those. Oops. Oh, I guess that dried. All right. Set that up. The fan's going in here, so stuff seems to be drying a lot quicker. All right. Now we'll just gather those back up. Like that. Wonderful. Okay. I need a little bit more dimensional tape so it doesn't get saggy. Oh, it's been 30 minutes already. Darn. See, I did talk too much. I was trying to vow to myself not to talk too much and just get to crafting, but I couldn't help myself. Like that. And we'll put a couple more on the sides. Okay, so there's all that. And now, since I don't want to stamp, oh, actually I can stamp. So what I'm going to do is just do a quick label. Excellent. Let's peel all these guys off. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. We have to do this thing where you take some anti-static powder. See, because it did it already. Have one already sticking. See that? Already sticking. So what you do is you take the anti-static powder and run it inside the edge. I have one that has the actual brush. But that'll help keep some of the random bits. Ooh, I forgot there was a couple of pearls in here. So let me flip the pearls over. There's one, and there is two. That's all the pearls? Good. Got all the pearls, got all the rhinestones. Perfect. All right, now back to my regularly scheduled release paper removal. Deuce, deuce. That one is done. This one, this one, this one. Get you out the way. Like this. Is that every, oh, that one and this one. Okay, is that everybody? Okay, that's everybody. Now I'm going to stand up a little bit over this to make sure I get a nice even line. Oh, didn't realize. Okay. Drat. I forgot to do the thing. You know what? Maybe I can use one of the rub-ons, eh? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to cut this fa la 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 out. And this is how rub-ons work. This is another way. It has a backing, and you peel away that backing, and these things have an adhesive on it. So what you do, oh, that's going to be super cute. So you can place it like so, and it comes with a little popsicle stick, and you just rub on. Since I was a dunderhead and I forgot to stamp this card front before I put all the adhesives on it, so now this is also one of those things that when you're in a card emergency and need something quick, fast, in a hurry, or something to help undo your boo-boos, this is another easy way to, come on, did I get it all? Oh, let's see, what's that? Now, I don't know if you can see this. It's hard to see in the camera. But when you're doing this up close, you will see the ink, the rub-on release. Look at that. That's one. And where's your brother? What did I do with your brother? Did y'all see where I put the second one? Oh, there you are. Look at that. 2 cards in 30 minutes because I talked for at least 5. In a lovely pink, unconventional color scheme. There you have it. And then with this, you can just put a cool stamp. Oh, it's in my Stamparatos. So I'm going to use this guy right here to decorate my envelope. Make sure I have the envelope in the correct position. I have grab a stamping block. You're going to ink it up in, I'm going to go with this one. This is Fresh Freesia. Although it's supposed to be purple, the color is kind of more pinky than you would expect. Let me do a test run just to make sure. Yes, that would be it's a good color. All right. Because I got to give you an envelope to coordinate. And I'm using this little foam backing to make sure I have good pressure. So straight down. And you know we love multiples. So we do like a super hot pink. And then a paler baby pink. Let's see if I can make this even lighter. Yeah, let's see. There you have it. A pink Christmas. So if you're hopping along with the December Team Tiny Hop, you can click on the hashtag that's in the title of this video to see all of the other creations that we made for you from the Team Tiny group. There may be some prizes, so be on the lookout. All right. So happy holidays, everybody, and thanks for playing with me. Have a good day.